All right, today we're going to turn this propane grill to a natural gas fed grill. Here's my natural gas. I got to hook up some stuff there, but the key is coming in here. Okay, so right now I got the propane in there right now. The propane is still hooked up, so I want to see what kind of flame I have when it's on high. Here's my high propane flame right here. So I got this captured. Why is that important? Because I need to mimic this exact flame with my natural gas. Once I hook up natural gas to this, I turned it off. Once I hook up natural gas to it, it's probably going to come out really, really low all the way high from what I've seen. So you got to get bigger orifice. You got to take these tubes out. There's a little orifice behind here. There's 5 here and one over here on the side burner, whatever. But anyways, you got to take those out, and you got to get bigger orifice holes in them, jet holes, whatever. You got to make them bigger. You can either go buy them, figure out what, and I don't know what BTUs this thing is. And there's that damn dog again. All he wants to do is photobomb my videos with this damn loud ass bark. But anyway, so I got to take these orifices out, and I got to use these bits here I bought on Amazon, probably like $10 a set. And I get to the hole that mimics this flame using natural gas, the flame I just had. And once I get that established, and I can take the rest of the orifices off and match it with the hole that we use there. Start with a small hole, work your way up. You got to keep coming back and forth with that one orifice, like one hole size, come on, screwed on. Another hole size. You'll probably take, this one guy said he honed in on maybe like 50, I don't know what he said, 56 or something. But that's just his place though. See, there's a lot of things you got to take into account here. Your BTUs, which I don't know, because I don't remember where it says. It doesn't say on here. I don't have the instructions anymore. If you're working with or without altitude, that's a factor. And obviously what your local gas company's sending you pressure-wise can be a factor too. So all you got to do is get bits, get your orifice removed, and start drilling up until you reach that same flame. Simple as that. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. All right, I got my gas hooked up now. This right here connection is just a temporary connection. I'm waiting on a quick connect to come in on the internet. Can't believe I can't find one in town. I've been to 3 big box stores. Can't find one. Anyway, so here we are. I got it hooked up, and I got this orifice turned off right here. I mean, I got it pulled out, ready to drill. So we're going to test this one here, what it looks like with the gas. Okay, now we got the gas flowing. Okay, I hear it. Look at that weak flame. It's weak as hell. Not too bad, but it's still pretty weak. So we gotta go. I got this orifice pulled out right here. Orifice A, jet A. I got it pulled out. This one's hooked up. The rest of them are still hooked up, but you gotta start somewhere. So I had to come see what flame I was working with here coming out of this, which is just, this is on high. We just saw what high looked like with propane. So there's hardly a flame here. I barely see it. You probably can't even see it on camera. You might be able to see it. Yeah, it's barely there, and it's on high. So now I gotta go drill these orifices out to get them the size I need them. So the bit set I have, I started with the 56. That was the first bit that wouldn't fit. 57 fit. So 56 I bored it out, so 56, 55, and so here we are with 54. So not everybody has a drill press, I understand that, or a drill press vise, I get that, but you can get a good pair of vise grips, or if you have a strong hand, get a good pair of pliers. You don't need all this, but see, I'm going to 54 here, and we're going to go out there and try it and see what happens. I've seen one guy on the drill bit reviews say he got down to 52 and he was good. So we'll see. Like I said, different variances for different BTUs, different, what's the pressure coming in, supply to your house. Are you working with or against altitude? So there's different variances here how to get this. So I didn't want to start with the 56 and go 56. All right, go test it. Do 55. Okay, let's go 54. No, I'm going to go ahead and do 3 at a time here and maybe I'll step up one at a time hereafter if I need to. But so we're gonna go ahead and put this 54 on there and see what happens. Just as a little reference here, the one on the left is the one I bored out to number 54. The one on the right is the factory. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that's all it takes. So here we are. We're going to try drill bit number 54. That's the one member I honed in on or decided to go with. See where we're at. Okay. I like that. I like that flame actually. I might roll with that. If I don't like the performance of it, all I gotta do is, drill it out a little more. I like that. I think that's about what I'm getting at with the propane on high, so I'm getting natural gas on high. I'm gonna live with that. The worst thing about this, actually, to be honest with you, was taking apart parts of the grill I didn't even have to put together when I bought it. I had to get to some spots. I had to take this little thing off right here. That goes up in here. It's probably like a grease splash guard or something. Pain in the ass. But once I got it off, I was good to go. So I checked all my connections, obviously, for gas leaks. I'm good there. So I was at a hardware store and I had to go with a nylon coupling here. I don't know. It's not leaking, but we'll see. I think we'll be all right. Low pressure, just natural gas. No big deal here. So once I get my quick connect in, we're going to be golden. So all I got to do is take out the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4 orifices and then the side burner and drill them out. Think I'm good to go. All right, so I got it all ready to go now. I got all the jets, orifices drilled to the proper size, or the size I need it to be to do the gas flow I saw in the propane. I'm just mimicking the propane, so turning all my gases on right now. All right, there we go. Hey, it's kind of hard to see on this phone, but all of my flames are exactly how I want them. I'll even go over this guy. We'll see what it's up to over here. Flame over here now too. So here we are. We're all on gas now. Natural gas, that is. No more lugging the propane bottle to get a refill. No more worrying about having to have an extra one. No more worrying about running out when you have a cookout. All I gotta do is come over here and just shut the valve off. And that's it. That's it, boys and girls. So there you go. Unless you got a lot of stuff in your garage, you might have all the. And by the way, please note, unlike everybody else's video you've seen, I've actually took the time while I had it all apart to do all this stuff to actually clean it. And these people just do all this work and just throw it all back together. I guess they're big fans of grease fires. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, for about 35 bucks or so, you can do this yourself. You can buy those stupid kits that go up. Geez, they start about like 35 and they go all the way up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This propane grill right here didn't have a natural gas option. I made it the option. Like I said, I followed all my steps. It's pretty easy. Matter of fact, it's probably the most gratifying modification I've made. I mean, it goes up there with my generator. It really does. But this is pretty nice, knowing that I can go ahead and give this to my dad or whoever. I don't need it anymore. I'm never going to run out of gas, and it's about as easy as that. If you got some tiny drill bits, you might not need to buy drill bits. If you got some of these gas hose and fittings and stuff, you might not need anything. You might have everything in your garage to do this right now for free. But if you don't, like I said, it's 35, 40 bucks max to do all this. That's buying the drill bits. It's pretty easy peasy. So if you have a lick of common sense, a little bit of know-how, not afraid to get dirty, I'd make this your next project. And I'm not a plumber, not a pipe fitter. I'm just a homeowner, handy homeowner. Modification to my propane grill, making it natural gas. It's pretty simple. So there you go.